It's noon. Good afternoon. Welcome to Media News on Emirate Radio. We are located behind the Federal Ministry of Environment of Ojebarod, Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. First, the highlights. President Tinubu defends fuel subsidy removal. Federal government secures trust in Dangote Pengasan disputes. Kwara denies DSS disarmed vigilance before attack. On the foreign scene, U.S. government shut down amid budget deadlock. On sports, Van Dijk praises Osimhen after Liverpool defeat. I am Najeebat Oyerinde. The news in details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has defended his removal of fuel subsidy, describing it as a difficult but necessary step to revive Nigeria's struggling economy. In his Independence Day broadcast marking the country's 65th anniversary, Tinubu said subsidy payments and multiple exchange rates had enriched a tiny minority while depriving the majority. He further explained that funds saved from the subsidy are now being directed to education, healthcare, security, agriculture, and infrastructure, while acknowledging the hardship caused by the reforms but assuring citizens that the sacrifices are beginning to yield results. In another development, the federal government has announced that staff disengaged from Dangote refinery operations will be redeployed to other companies within the Dangote Group without loss of pay, following a resolution of its dispute with the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, Pengasan. Labour Minister Muhammad Maingari Dingyadi confirmed the agreement in Abuja today, stating that Pengasan has agreed to begin calling off its strike, while both parties affirmed workers' rights to unionize. The dispute, which stemmed from allegations of unfair dismissals and replacement of Nigerian staff with foreign workers, had led the union to halt crude oil and gas supplies to the refinery before federal intervention restored talks. On the home front, the Kwara State government has dismissed claim that the Department of State Services disarmed vigilance in Okiode, Ifelodun local government, before gunmen killed 12 people and abducted several others on Sunday. A viral video has accused the DSS of weakening local security, but Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak, spokesperson Rafiu Ajakaye, said the allegation was false and confirmed by Forest Guard leadership. The clarification came as security forces killed several terrorists, including a leader identified as Mia near the Kwara-Kogi border. The government further urged calm, comment, misinformation while expressing condolences to victims' families. On the foreign scene, the U.S. government is shut down today after President Donald Trump and Congress failed to resolve a budget standoff centered on democratic demands for healthcare funding. Newsmen gathered that the shutdown is the first since Trump's previous term, halts operations at several federal agencies, and could fire up to 750 workers daily without pay, though essential services such as the military, postal service, social security, and food assistance will continue. However, both parties traded blame, with Democrats accusing Republicans of refusing to protect health care and Trump vowing to use the pause to cut programs tied to democratic priorities. On entertainment, Veteran Fuji musician Adewale Ayuba has dismissed reports alleging he divorced his wife Azuka Ego over a paternity dispute, describing them as false and malicious. In a statement released by Bansue Fuji Entertainment and shared on its Instagram page, Ayuba affirmed he remains happily married and said the paternity of his children has never been in question. He further accused the blogger behind the claims of attempting to malign his character and vowed to take legal actions. Finally, on sports, Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk has praised Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen despite the team's 1-0 Champions League defeat to Galatasaray yesterday. The player, however, admitted that Liverpool made costly mistakes that led to Osimhen's penalty goals and other chances, describing the match as messy and the defeat had to accept following their poor weekend performance. You are still listening to the media news. Before I end the news, here's a recap of our top stories. We brought to you that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has defended his removal of fuel subsidy, describing it as difficult but necessary to revive Nigeria's struggling economy. The federal government has announced that staff disengaged from Dangote refinery operations will be redeployed to other companies within Dangote Group without loss of pay, following a resolution of its dispute with the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, PENCASAN. Also on the home front, the Kwara State government has dismissed claim that the Department of State Services disarmed vigilantes in Okeode, Ifelodun local government area, before government killed 12 people and abducted several others on Sunday. On the foreign scene, we brought to you that the U.S. government is shut down today after President Donald Trump and Congress failed to resolve a budget standoff centered on democratic demands for healthcare funding. On entertainment, veteran Fuji musician Adewale Ayuba has dismissed reports alleging he divorced his wife, Azuka Ego, over a paternity dispute, describing them as false and malicious. Finally, on sports, Liverpool captain Van Dijk has praised Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen despite the team's 1-0 Champions League defeat to Galatasaray yesterday. That has the media news on Emirate Radio. Follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, X, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. Listen to us on Radio Garden at Emirate Radio, or listen to us live on our website at www.emirateradio.ng. The news was edited by Mistura Isa and brought to you by Najeebat Oyerinde. Thanks for listening.